Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hamilton. Ta-da. Welcome, everybody. Happy Saturday night. It's Saturday Night Live. Hamilton t-shirt. Oh, yeah. Matthias, what's happening? Good to see you, sir. Right on time. I know. I was just out at, where was I? Spoke at the AI Peaks conference today. Did a little keynote action there. That was cool. And then had a little emergency running around to do. Did that. And then I went back, had a beer with the AI Peaks folks. And then I said, I got to leave because I got to go to TikTok Live. People are waiting for me. Are you selling legendary marketer or master resale rights? Not yet, but we are going to start a pyramid scheme in here. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to absolutely destroy people's lives in here. Somewhere between a cult and a pyramid scheme, the AI Learning Lab. We've got our aspirations. We know our North Star. We know what we want to do. We want to take people out. Fantastic job. Tell him what he's won.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
Honest to God, if we started selling golden buttons in here, split the profits, I'm telling you, we could do this thing. We could do it. No? All right. I guess we'll just keep doing infotainment then. That cool, look at this cool lunchbox thing from Ted. Ted Looks at Life did that last night. He did a whole bunch of images. He did a whole bunch of these things. There's the AI Learning Lab varsity jacket. That's cute. Ice cream truck. The beer with the robot hand. Who doesn't hang their shirts inside the dryer with a hanger? I do. Turtles playing poker. Yeah, baby. We got it going on in here. So, all right. Let's see. What are we doing? Welcome, everybody. Got a lot of folks here. Happy Saturday night. My name's Kyle Shannon. This is the AI Learning Lab. What we do here, you're like, Kyle, it doesn't look like a lab. Where's your white coat? You're a scientist, right? Please tell me you're a scientist. No. I'm trying to think if I've ever played a scientist. I don't think I have. But we talk about AI stuff. We have fun. That's kind of one of the prerequisites here. It's like, be curious, be adventurous, have a sense of humor, be smart, be a smart ass. Bitter? You betcha. And that's what we kind of do. If you ask questions in the comments below, I'll answer them. I'll walk you through where to get started with this AI stuff. If you're like, but Kyle, I don't know where to start. I'm not very technical, but I hear this AI stuff is going to be more. If you like that, we got you covered. We'll get you handled. We will see. Look, here's charts and graphs from my little talk today. Here's a fun one. I'll show this one. I gotta do this in a window. Hang on. In window, play. So this was from the talk that I gave, but hours ago. So I was talking about how back in February, I'm trying to think where this is going to play right. Yeah, right there. Back in February, I did this synthesized voice thing of someone telling their healthcare story. And I put it in my Storyvine software. And then last month, this shit showed up. And so this was the slide that I did. So the left half is Italy, the right half is China. So I did this. So we've heard from a number of clients that modular content is important to them, getting more efficient with how we create content and how we leverage content. Clienti dicono che il contenuto modulare è importante, rendendo più efficiente la creazione dei contenuti. Behind me, you see these little green boxes. That's how we think about stories at Storyvine. We break stories down into little atoms, right? Little modules. Dietro di me vedi queste piccole scatole verdi? Così pensiamo alle storie. A Storyvine scomponiamo le storie in atomi. Moduli piccoli. So I stop it right there, and then I'm like, okay. So that was cool, but I didn't know I also spoke Mandarin.
23日会议讲是什么样子？我将分享人工智能及其实现的许多知识。我将分享我们目前的内容模块化方法，以及我如何扩展该产品和功能机的经验和策略。我还要谈谈已经整合到 Storyvine 中的 AI 工具。
Storyvine. And then I followed that up with this. But is it real? Is this actually good Chinese?
Here's Kyle talking Mandarin using AI, and what he wanted to know is, what does a native speaker think? Let's find out.
我还要谈谈已经整合到 Storyvine 中的 AI 工具。
That was Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle's Mandarin is really good. It's talking about AI, some story, something. Yeah.
Okay, well, it was AI.
Yeah, it was AI.
It was AI.
It was AI.
Yeah, it wasn't him.
Oh, it's AI. Oh.
Yes, yeah. Interesting, isn't it? See, Kyle, he didn't even realize.
So that was part of my presentation. But anyway, while I got Keynote open here, why don't we flip over to isn't that a cool image? That's a DALL-E 3 image about one of the values of the AI salon. And then I need my TikTok live deck. What did you say, Kyle? Deck. D-E. E is in Edward, C-K. Why? Morning from South Africa. Hey, Rudy. Half asleep here at 4:09 a.m. Dude, go back to bed. You made some cool stuff in the salon. Thanks for doing that the other night. Those images are cool. Anyway, okay, so if you're here and you're like, cow, where do I start? What do I do? What do you recommend? Here's where you start. You start with chat.openai.com. That's the official ChatGPT website. Just go there. These other things, these are like the big four. I call this the adults table. These are the big four. They're not going anywhere. I heard tonight from 3 different people who Google has a campus in Boulder. So the event that I spoke at is in Boulder. And I talked to 3 different people tonight who have played with Gemini. And they said it's really flippin' remarkable. So that's going to be coming out within sometime in October. So bard.google.com, I think, is going to get really, really good. They said it's better than GPT-4. I still don't believe them. But even if it's as good as ChatGPT-4, it's going to be good. So those are your top 4. This is the kids table. So these are the next ones down. Pi is really good at conversational ChatGPTing. I'm already starting to use ChatGPT like Xerox, like even though that's someone's technology. These are all ChatGPT to me. There's different flavors of it. Which, Sam Altman, Sam, he's already jealous of me. So if I disparage his company too much here, we got to be careful. But it's all right. Labs.perplexity, really interesting. And then Poe.com, decent, worth looking at, worth exploring. These are the image generation tools. So DALL-E 3 is the new kid on the block that's really good until something else unseeds it. I'm feeling so irregular tonight. I know I'm just a little tired because I've been on all day. When you have a speaking gig, if you do speaking gigs, you get amped up for it, and then being an ADHDer. I finished the presentation this morning at 10 a.m. and then drove to Boulder, checked my tech setup, and then sat around for 2 hours, letting my adrenaline drain. and then ramped it back up for the talk. And so I'm a little crispy, but yeah, I'm a little irregular too. Anyway, these are the things, the image generation stuff that I think are worth paying attention to. So screenshot that. And then here's another one. Someone, Bradley from the AI Salon, gave me a good idea tonight. Is to just do like just put these all on a link tree. I should really just do that, but whatever. Go ahead and screenshot this. These are your video tools. The translations that I just showed in that other deck with the Italian and the Mandarin Chinese. That's HeyGen, that second one on this list. And then here are people that you should pay attention to, as well as a couple of directory sites. So these two sites are directories of AI tools, and then Ethan Mullock, David Shapiro, and Paul Raitzer. All wicked smart, wicked worth following. And then finally, the AI Salon, the thing in the middle there, that's the community that I started last December. If you're curious about AI and want to join a bunch of other irregulars that are weird about this stuff, go there, join that. We meet every other week. I think, someone said yesterday, Sherry, I think, said that the Discord link was expired. Let me see if it is. The Salon.ai Discord community. Looks like it's okay for me, but it might be because I'm already a member of the community. I don't know. Which AI app could fill in a map for me if I upload a map? You could probably do that with Midjourney, with just kind of uploading an image as a source and then describing how you want it filled in. I don't know. It depends how you want it filled in. Like, do you want it turned into art? Do you want it filled in with, like, the bumper crop of each state? Like one of those old agriculture maps? That might be something worth going and exploring. Let's go US map state outlines. See if we can get there we go. Images. All right, perfect. That's perfect. Look at that. We got one. We're going to save image as. So I'll show you how to do this in Midjourney. If you don't know Midjourney, it's a bit of a pain in the ass because it's half the US. Because you have to do it in Discord, but whatever. You can learn. Get curious. You can learn. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go into the AI Salon, which is where we are here. So this is Discord. If you haven't seen Discord before, these are all different communities. Every little circle over here is a different community. This is the AI Salon that I just talked about. And then here's the discussions within the AI Salon. And down in here somewhere, where is it? There it is Midjourney Play. So it's a Midjourney channel, so we can go make stuff. So people are in here making stuff. Oh, someone used the describe function, which is cool. Claire's in here making cool art. She's been killing it. She's been making really cool art in here. Look at some of this stuff. Beautiful. All right. So what we're going to do, the way this works generally is if you want to make something. Wow, there's a lot there that I hadn't seen. Woo. There's a lot going on, people. Nice. All right. So to make an image, you type /imagine, and then you fill in a prompt, right? So that's generally how this stuff works. But we're not going to do that right now because we want to use this image as a source. So what we're going to do is this. We are going to, no, that's not right. We're going to upload that state image that we just grabbed off the web, upload a file. All right, so there's our little mappy map. And we're going to hit return. And you're like, Kyle, this seems like a convoluted process. Well, yes. So now I'm going to right click, or if you're on a Mac, control click the map. And we're going to copy the link to this image. Well, apparently we're not. Come on. All right. Discord's being a poop head. So there's another way to do this. We'll go open this in a browser and we'll go copy the URL from there. Oh, it looks like their servers are down. Is Discord down? What's happening, people? They're being hacked. They're being hacked. Discord's being hacked. Go tell everyone. Run, run. Is the site really laggy? Am I late? Hi, Emilio's wife. Yes, you're very late. Somebody give me a fire emoji for the United States map. That's just rude. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to copy the link to this. Now I'm going to do /imagine like we would do before. And what you do is you paste in the URL for that thing, and then we're going to say map of the United States with the state animal in each state as a children's book illustration style. And I know you're saying, like, Kyle, that's not good English. Listen, some people have a way with words, other people not have way, I guess you'd say. Old Steve Martin joke, classic. And then we'll see what it does. Now, is there a chance that I really don't know what I'm doing and I'm going to screw this up and have horrible results? Absolutely. If this is something you want to do, here's a way to do it. Look, it's filling shit in. And if you've never seen Midjourney before, the fact that it starts out as these blurry images and then is getting a little bit more detailed each time, that's a normal thing. It's part of the diffusion model. It's sort of denoising the image as it goes. It looks like we've got shadow for animals in there. It'll be interesting if it actually puts details on. Oh, it looks like it's doing it. Boom. There we go. Look at that. We filled in the states. I kind of like this chalkboardy one. That's kind of cool, isn't it? So now let me show you something here. So when you do a thing in Midjourney, you have these four U1 through 4 and then V1 through 4. What's that stand for, Kyle? Oh, don't you wish I'd tell you? Yeah, actually we do. Could you just tell us and stop being such a smart aleck? I could. Jeez. Getting a little testy over there, aren't you? You know? So U stands for upscale, V stands for variation. So if this is looking decent, but you're like, it's not quite right, you can just hit V, like V4, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to hit V4, and then I'm going to hit, let's just upscale 1, and we'll hit V3 as well, because that one's kind of cool. So now we're going to have one that's bigger, and we're going to have 4 more of each of the bottom 2. Isn't this wild how this gets this like glowing shape around it, and then as it refines it, that kind of goes away? It's fascinating. Fascinating how this stuff works, people. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know? Do 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 you know? Ooh, that one's cool too. All right, I think we're going to have something there. There's our big map. Now, are those good animals? No. Do some of these animals, like this animal, have like 17 legs? Yes. There's 5 legs. There's 5 legs. There's 3 legs. There's genetically conjoined twin pine trees. Here's an amoeba with stilts. I didn't say it would be good, but Jet Brandon, I got Dolly 3 last night at 11:55 p.m. I've been on it since. Yeah, Source Camp. I know. You know what's funny? I've gotten like 2 or 3 messages from people on the TikTok channel that are like, I haven't slept. I didn't sleep last night because I got access to DALL-E 3. It's really fucking funny. Oh, these are kind of cool. I like the one on the bottom left. I like the one on the top right. So, oh, that was the one we had before. Oh, yeah, there's that one. That's nice. This one's a little better. It doesn't have all the millipede kind of animals on it. Although, what's the Pennsylvania state animal? Is that some sort of rock sculpture of a fish? Anyway, that's a way to do that. There's probably 462 ways that you can fill in a map. The question then becomes, how predictable do you want it to be? If you want it to be really predictable, AI is probably not your choice. Maybe with DALL-E you could do something, but I don't think there's a good way to upload an image, a source image for DALL-E right now. It's better at prompt coherence, like you could tell it specific things to put in the states, but doing this predictably, I'd say just go grab clip art of whatever you want filled in the states and do it that way. So anyway, all right, from here it looks like the Nevada llama. It does, well, this is the Nevada llama. That must have been the other image because that's a pine tree there. Anything else I want to show? Yeah, there's all sorts of cool shit you can do. After you upscale stuff, you can zoom out, you can pan left and right, you can do all sorts of cool stuff. Anyway, okay. Beauty. So, welcome everybody. Do me a favor. I haven't asked this yet. If you would, share the live with your channels. Just let people know that you're irregular, that you're just not right. Why did you share that live with that older gentleman talking about artificial intelligence? That seemed very inappropriate. I'm a little triggered. You know I'm sensitive about this stuff, right? So even though you're going to get that kind of feedback, share it. Tap the like button. Follow the channel if you would. Would love to get some more people in here following along because, you know, I put in a lot of time into this thing, and the whole purpose of this is to get people up to speed on AI and excited about it and all that sort of stuff. So the more people we have in here, the better. You know, for starting a pyramid scheme, if you know what I mean. You need a lot of people, if you know what I mean. All right. Kyle is the man. I would have never known without him. Nice. Team No Sleep in the house. Sleep is so 80s. Oh, nice. AI Learning Lab, the king. It's intoxicating. Oh, man. All right. Let's see what questions we got. If you have questions about AI, pop them in the comments below. We have mods in here that will pin stuff to the top if it's interesting. I also try to go through and answer as many of these as I can. Love the visual playing cards. Yeah, those are cool. And look, it's you can't really see it, but it was like aiLL, and then the A is really teeny. Learning Lab. What's a good tool for building presentations? There's one out there called Tome, Tome. Oh man, I gotta drink more water. My vocal cords, they've been a little shredded today, if you know what I mean. No, we don't know what you mean, Kyle. What are you talking about? Let me get you the URL for Tome. They all have different top-level domains. Hang on, Tome. Tome.app, that's it, right? Yeah. So if you go to tome.app, A-P-P, that's got a presentation builder in it. Here's the deal with the presentation builders. November 1st is the launch of Microsoft Copilot for Office 365. So auto creating presentations within PowerPoint is about to be a reality. I wouldn't spend a ton of time or any money on any of these third-party things right now until that comes out and we see if it's any good. If it's what I suspect it will be, which is good, then I'd just go in PowerPoint and pay your $30 a month to have access to, auto PowerPointing. Because you can go like what's going to happen with Copilot is you'll be able to be in a Word document and say, turn this annual report into a PowerPoint presentation. And it'll just do it and generate the images and all that. And it's going to have DALL-E 3 embedded in it. It's going to be slicker than shit. Now, is it possible that they hose it and release a horrible piece of software? Sure. I mean, the Google Bard integration into their Office product right now sucks ass. It's horrible. It's not even worth talking about. But I think the Microsoft one's going to be good. But, that's just me being an optimist. I'm forever an optimist, if you know what I mean. Except for when everyone else is wrong. Then they should just suffer. Yeah, so that's that. So I don't know. I don't know that world well. Here's the other thing. ChatGPT 4, or any of the large language models, but particularly ChatGPT 4, tell it the topic, give it a lot of context. Here's what I want to write a presentation on. Here's the audience. Here's the this. Here's the that. Here's the tone. Give me an outline for a presentation and tell it if you want a 15-slide presentation or a 20-slide presentation or a 3-slide presentation. Give it the context. And then if you do it in GPT-4, you're in control. You're writing the prompt. The problem with Tome and any tool like Tome is that some engineer somewhere in a company wrote the prompt for that presentation generating tool. And what I've found is that while it generates a presentation, it generally doesn't generate a presentation the way I want it. And so because it's generated all the pictures and the this and the that, the editing of the imperfect presentation becomes longer than just if you'd have written it by scratch. Written it from scratch. Written it by scratch. Listen, people, it's Saturday night and my brain's a little fried, okay? Stop picking on me. I'm Harry Carey. I may have messed with your animal maps. Good. Play with the animal maps. Go do what you need to do. I love it. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's super cool. Polaroid Android. Oh, those are cool. I like it. Oh, those are really cool. Huh. Yeah, check these things out. He uploaded that map and then did some sort of 3D brass bull turtle llama thing. And it's got the map embedded in it. That's pretty slick. I like it. I approve. But look at the hair tonight. That's some serious puff action going on. Oh man, I'm punch drunk. People. But I'm not drunk. Welcome to Chat ADD. All right. How'd your keynote go? It went really well. I had to run out of there because there was kind of a family emergency thing. Everything's fine. But I had to run out of there, so I didn't get to talk to a ton of people. But then I went back to hang out with them later, and people seemed really pleased with it. I was pleased with it. I think they recorded it, but I don't know. But I talked about the early days of the web and how that compares to what's going on with now. Like, what's been my journey through, discovering this stuff. And then I showed some of the things like the image generation, and I talked about the idea that hit me that the 10,000 hour rule is dead, that you no longer need to take 3 or 4 years to master a new skill. You can just get up to speed in like a month or two and see if you like it or not. And then if you want to dig deeper, then you can spend it 3 years. But you don't have to go back to school to get a new skill because of AI. So I talked about that. And then you know what I did? I basically did what I do on the lives here. And I did it live in the presentation. So I said the 10,000 hour rule thing that you can just learn about shit you know nothing about. So I said to the audience, who's got some obscure topic I should know nothing about, or has a business that's, really, really specific. And someone said like waste, like food waste optimization or something like that. Like it was just some obscure, obscure thing. And so I had it on ChatGPT 3.5, so it'd be really fast. And so I said, okay, explain what this is to me. And then, user, pie's great for convo, but lies in order to please you and agrees with factually wrong stuff I say. Yeah, pie right now is a bit of a kiss ass. I agree with that. So anyway, I asked it, what this thing was, and it gave me 12 different categories within that sector. And then I picked one. And I said, this is good. Explain this to me. And it explained it. And I said, okay, I want to turn that into a company. And it came up with a company name and then a tagline. And then I had it write a creative brief for a logo. And then we flipped over to DALL-E. And I pasted in the creative brief that it generated. And I said, make me a logo. And it made a logo. And there were a number of people in the audience having Kevin McAllister moments. Like I saw 4 or 5 people that were like, like physically, not metaphorically, like. So that was cool. And then I showed him Chatty GPT, right? So I showed him the ChatGPT version of Pi, right? This dude. Tell me about sourcing extra food from restaurants.
Of course. Sourcing extra food from restaurants refers to the practice.
So I did that. So what was cool was, because it was in Boulder, there was one person in the audience who hadn't used ChatGPT. It was a very educated audience. And so I thought, oh shit, this talk is like, it's really designed for people who, haven't really played with this that much. And I had 2 different guys come up to me afterwards, like, I've been in this business for 30 years. Like, you showed me some stuff I haven't seen before. I was like, yes, because it was a tough crowd. 3 years ago, I felt obsolete in my old industry. Now I feel like I'm starting to lap others. That's it, Source Camp. That's it. Everyone on this channel right now, share this live if you haven't done it. Let's get some more people in here. Everyone who's willing to be a little weird right now, like for the next 12 months, you're going to be a fucking weirdo. We've rebranded weirdness in this channel. We're just irregular. So you're going to be irregular for the next year. You're going to be talking about this stuff, and people are going to be like, stop. Why do you always talk about this AI stuff, Kathy? Come on, Kathy. I don't want to hear it anymore. No, but can I tell you this cool thing I discovered? No, Kathy. You want another spritzer? So your best friend Betty, she's going to treat you weird. You just lean in. You accept it. You're irregular. And then what's going to happen is what's happening to Source Camp, and what's happening to a lot of people in this channel is they're going, fuck it. And they're playing with AI and they're talking about it. And then people in their companies are recognizing that they're leaders in figuring this shit out. And as the company tips from, we'll never fucking use it, to, well, I guess it's okay for some people, to, that's interesting, to, shit, does anybody know how to do this? Because they're all doing that. They're all doing that right now. We'll never use it. Oh, well, maybe okay. Oh my God, we need to use it. You'll be there. Kyle, you said AI fact checkers were dead, faulty, but if EDUs still use them, isn't it legitimization? It's legitimization of a flawed assumption. So here's the flawed assumption, Thelonious. So what? You got to go out? What's your deal? Why are you whining? You don't normally whine this early. Did nobody let you out? You got to go pee-pee? Oh, all right. Let me just do that. I'll make the point on the education stuff for Thelonious. So in the education stuff, The problem with fact checkers, the Chat GPT detectors, is they're wrong a lot. They are biased against non-native English speaking people. Like they ding them more, and it's just not good. So they just don't work. But here's the real flawed assumption. What they kind of assume is that writing with AI is something that you do 100% off to the side, right? Like they kind of assume doing your schoolwork the old-fashioned way is good, and then asking a robot to do your homework is cheating. That's not how people use large language models for the most part. For the most part, they don't just say, write me a term paper on Genghis Khan. What you do is you're like, okay, I want to write a term paper on Genghis Khan. Let me do a little research over here on ChatGPT. Okay, let me go Google that. Let me copy and paste some of that shit into a Word doc. Okay, let me go do this. Let me go do, right? It's a much more sophisticated interaction. If you've used this, it's not a fucking Google search. And so the universities that are still blocking this shit are like, oh, it's just cheating. They just put in one prompt and get out a paper. No, it's not how it works. So when ChatGPT gets rolled into Office 365, when it's inside Microsoft Word, these like ChatGPT checkers from where I sit are the equivalent of saying we've got a technology that can tell if you used a grammar corrector or not. Please take Champy. I know, I gotta go. Champy's gotta go pee. You ready, Champy? I'll be back. You guys entertain yourself. Figure out what's on my walls. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. All right, did you entertain yourselves while I was out? Yeah, look at all the hearty hearts going. Okay, we're back. Good Lord, the hair's getting taller. What's happening? I guess we can have a tapathon. Exactly. All right, I'm back. You can rest your carpal tunnels. Let me get Discord back up over here. Let me get back into your regulars channel. See if anyone is Oh, that one's cute, Ted. Looky what Ted did. That's comedy. You know, we're not that far from that future. You know that, right? It's just weird. Isn't it weird what's going on right now? Ethan Mullick has a good YouTube series on using AI in educational students, teachers. Yeah, Kavruno, really good point. So anyone here that's interested in the educational stuff, follow Ethan Mullick. He's written a really powerful piece on these ChatGPT detectors and why they don't work, why you shouldn't use them, what you should do instead. He's really articulate on it. He's written pieces on it. It sounds like there's a YouTube series on it. Follow that. The fact that schools right now, I spoke at a school a month ago that they weren't using ChatGPT detectors. They weren't talking about AI at all. They invited me to come speak on AI for their public policy school, and they're not using AI at all. They're not talking about it. I'm like, that's fucking irresponsible. It's like, fucking talk about it. Hey, at a minimum, like, have a policy against ChatGPT, right? At a minimum, have a point of view on it. Jeez. Gee willikers, you dum-dums. Right, Champy? Right, Champy? Dum-dums. Oh, Ted looks at life as very talented. I know, he's been killing it with the images. He's got some prompting going on. Take the dog out, Kyle. Oh, that's so mean. The animal lovers were like, you make the dog your priority, you heathen. He's happy now. The battles I get in over what's an appropriate amount of people for food for the dog. It's pretty much that conversation. Oh, that's really funny. Okay, let's see what else we got here. I will attend every night until I can connect these dots. You know what, Mary? Awesome, thank you. I'm doing these every night because I'm trying to connect the dots. Like, this is a lot. This is a lot. A lot is it's overwhelming on a personal level. It's overwhelming on an intellectual level. It's overwhelming on a professional level. It's overwhelming on an ADHD level. Like, the neurospices that are in here, that the plastic, the laminated card carrying members of the ADD club in here. This stuff is, it's a bit like crack because there's so much of it, but it's like, even with ADD, it's overwhelming. And like, very few things for me are well, there's a lot of things that are overwhelming, but like if I'm passionate about something and I want to learn something, like, there's not a lot that's like completely overwhelming. This is a lot. It's a lot. So yeah, and that's the point of these, is just to one of the things that I sometimes struggle with is talking, like, what do I talk about? Do I talk about the very beginning, like, here's how to use ChatGPT, or do I talk about more advanced things? Because some people come here a lot, so I worry that sometimes I'm saying the same things over and over again and people might not get it. But I also realize, not everyone's sitting here for 3 hours like I am, right? You come in for 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 2 minutes here. So not everyone's catching everything. And also, like I don't really know yet what it means that we can generate images inside ChatGPT and ChatGPT can see, right? And now it can talk, and you can talk to it. And it can code with its code interpreter thing, right? Like, I haven't explored that barely at all. Like, I got it. I'm really excited about it. As soon as I get it, I show it to you guys. But, like, I haven't spent 4 hours kicking the tires on, just running down a rabbit hole with one of these tools. I like when you show us new things and new ways to use them because it's hard to keep up. Yeah, that's cool. Just me and the trees. 10 out of 10 on the name. Love the name. Yeah. Is there anything new I can show you? We've been looking for you, llama. All right, so those of you that are playing with Dali and dumping stuff into the Discord, that's really funny. Someone made a gummy bear joke tonight. I think we need to add gummies. So in the AI Learning Lab zoo, I now think we should have hedgehogs, turtles, llamas, and gummy bears. I think adding gummy bears to the mix is a solid addition. So if you're up for it, Tobias, I actually spawned a line of t-shirt graphics this morning using DALL-E 3. Crazy. Now, how to trademark a phrase? Well, just register it with the trademark office, I guess. Don't tell them you used AI. What are they going to do? Hunt you down? But Kyle, that's not ethical. Whatever. I think the whole intellectual property landscape is going to it's going to be like quicksand for the next 20 years. So I'm a little zen about it right now. But that's pretty cool. I don't understand how to take a poll. I really need 1 to 5 directions. We are fan crushing. We are here for the full 3 hours. Awesome, Becky. You're the best. Hi. Good to see you. Thanks. If I pinned that, I didn't mean to. Oh, that's okay. No, you didn't pin that. That was one of the mods in here pinned it because it was a good comment. So, yeah. And plus, you have a cool name. Just Me and the Trees. Solid name. Solid name. I like it. You want a suggestion on improving it? I would go capital M on me and then just capital T on trees. It'll make it easier to read if you camel case it. The me and the trees capitalized will make it easier to read, but it's a great name. Maybe some night we could go over a few biz cases on how companies are using Gen AI. That's not a bad idea, actually. I mean, you know what might be interesting, Kavruno, is, and this is something that we could maybe we could coordinate in the Irregulars channel on Discord, is it might be fun some night to have you and Thelonious or whoever's in big companies that are doing something, where the company's doing something, pop you up on stage and talk about what's going on in your company. I thought we got 4 hours on Saturday. Emilio's wife. You're the best. Here, let's... Emilio's wife, you know, she'll kind of step up with these little snappy comments here if we don't show her special graphics. So this is for you. Man, I got so many graphics now. This is the problem with infinite content creation, isn't it? Poll. Oh, let me start this. Okay, I started the poll. There you go. All right, go take that poll. Oh, see, I don't know how TikTok works. Okay, so for you, those of you modding, I get a thing that shows me the poll, and I can say start poll, and then I say start poll, and then it shows up on my screen for like 2 seconds, and then it goes away. I don't know how that works for the rest of people here. All right, started. Click that. I started a poll 5 minutes ago. Well, all right. I don't know. Is there a place where you go see polls? Listen. Let's go back to Emilio's wife. Yes, you're late, but here's your graphic. All right. It's not going to be 4 hours tonight. I am a flippin' toasted puppy. Oh, Luna Stick with the gummy bear wearing the Hamilton tuxedo. That's fucking awesome. That's like you know what's amazing about that? Here, let me start the poll. Go. All right. That's hey, Kool-Aid. That's the Kool-Aid guy's face on a gummy bear that looks kind of like Winnie the Pooh. Isn't that great? That's really awesome. God, man, it's just remarkable what world we're living in. Oh, here's that's something that, something's hitting me right now. When I thought about like image generation conceptually, I thought, well, there's artists making art, right? And then there's graphic artists making art for business, and there's sort of business artists, and then there's hobbyists, and they're selling stuff on Etsy, and it's all this very serious. It's like we're making art, and then generative AI comes along, and everyone gets pissed off, and they're like, oh no, the artists are gonna, and the artists are all pissed off, and they're like, they're stealing my shit, and because it's all this serious stuff, and like, don't get me wrong, there's livelihood shit, I get that. But like one of the things that's starting to hit me is what's happening here with the images that are being generated during these lives is they're just kind of for joy. Like they're just like, yeah, we could turn it into a t-shirt, but it's just like, am I late? Someone made that graphic and I dumped it in there. It's like beautiful, right? They're just there for joy. Like I had never really thought about generative AI as entertainment. And that's kind of what's starting to happen it just in this little sort of microcosm of what we're playing with here with these images. Ooh, that one's beautiful, Lunashtick. Look at that one. That's fucking gorgeous. I mean, isn't that cool? It's entertainment. Huh. I think this does good things in the world. As we're learning a tool that can help us professionally and can help us...
You can make money with ChatGPT.
We can actually have fun while we're doing it. And connect with each other as humans while we're doing it. And learn together. And explore together. And experiment. It staves off depression, that's for sure. Yeah, because there's there's that really basic, that base meaning fundamental human need to contribute, to express yourself. And it's kind of like this. What the AI does is it removes the friction to self-expression. And especially when we're doing this kind of fun thing where we've got some inside jokes and we've got some people who are here regularly and we have places to share this stuff. I mean, this really starts to become, I don't know, it's like a different level of engagement. It's really cool. 22 hours with D3, and every piece of art I see, I'm thinking, I could do that better. Oh, well, there you go. Listen, if you're good at art, yeah. I mean, for me, the speed of the art is the thing. And if you're a really accomplished digital artist, every one of these things is going to be like, here are the 17 things wrong with this. Like every piece of artwork is like one of those things. Find what's wrong here. Oh, 3 kneecaps? Yeah, that's not right. So yeah, I totally get you. But again, Source Camp, don't forget, these tools are as bad as they're ever going to be. They only get better from here. So that's the other thing about this. And again, that's where, if it seems like I have a high tolerance of forgiveness for these very flawed, janky piece of shit tools, it's because I don't really put much weight in where they are right now. I'm looking at every one of these tools as, okay, play that out 3 years. Play that out 18 months. Where's it going to be? Where was image generation 18 months ago? The images were laughably bad. Abundance mindset versus lack. Exactly, Sherry Banks. Yeah, I think the paranoia was, if there's too much art, it's going to take away from artists, because right. But you're right. We're in an abundance mind. Well, this makes an abundance mindset possible. Start. Look at all these images. It's amazing. That's one of my favorites. That's a TED special. The AI Learning Lab pizza. And then it says Kyle delivers on the bottom. What AI software can help with one color t-shirt designs? Any of them, really. You just say monochrome. You just say monochrome. Here, I'll go show you DALL-E within ChatGPT because it's so cool. But you can go to, if you want to go right now, just to bing.com/create. What's your name? Edgy pour off t-shirts. So you're a t-shirt guy. So just go to bing.com/create and type in monochrome t-shirt design. And let's go to ChatGPT and do the same thing. So some people in here have access to DALL-E 3, some people don't. If you pay for ChatGPT Plus, you will be getting access to DALL-E 3. I have access to it. Some people in here have access to it. Some people don't. The ones that don't are bitter. Oh, are they bitter? They're jealous. They're bitter. They're petty. They're more petty than Siri when I talk to Bing. It's that bad. So anyway, so if you don't have it, just have a chamomile tea. Okay? All right. So now we're in DALL-E 3. So let's see. I'm a t-shirt designer that works primarily in silk screens and love monochrome prints, period. I want you to help me come up with t-shirt designs that are bold and graphic and are a stylized version of animals. So the first thing I'd like you to do is come up with a list of 10 animals and also include hedgehogs, turtles, llamas, and gummy bears. All right, hedgehogs, turtles, llamas, gummy bears, elephants, ravens, kangaroos, octopuses, rhinos, and owls. Now, would you like me to make graphic designs based on these animals for potential t-shirts? Which ones would you like to start with? Maybe we have to start with the classic. Let's start with turtles. Give me 4 different styles that are monochrome, graphic, and innovative. And so what's happening now behind the scenes, they used to show it writing the prompts. They're not doing that anymore, which I kind of miss, but whatever. So ChatGPT is now off writing its own prompts and doing it in the context of this larger conversation I just had. So it's sort of taking all of that into account, and now it's going to now it's going to generate these things. So boom, there you go. Now, are these high resolution enough to be on t-shirts? No, they're not, but you can use a tool like Topaz Labs, their AI photo tool, or you could take it into Illustrator and do, vector trace and things like that. There's also Adobe Illustrator itself. Let me flip over to that for a second. Illustrator. This doesn't have, you don't have the sophistication of prompting that you have with ChatGPT, but Illustrator now has generative object creation. So generative text to vector graphics. So I come in here and I draw a square like that, and then I click on the pointer tool and see it says generate right here. I'm going to hit generate, and then I'm going to put I got to do one other thing. There's 4 modes. There's subject, scene, what's that say? Icon, and pattern. So we're going to do subject. Okay, so subject. So I'm going to go monochrome, graphic, illustration for, let's say t-shirt illustration. T-shirt. The llama. Thank you, Einstein. Illustration of a turtle. And it's going to go off and it's going to make us 3 different turtles. And now these, because they're being generated in Illustrator, are infinitely scalable, right? Now, are they good vector generations? No. Like all of these tools right now, they're janky ass pieces of shit. Listen, it's the stealth turtle. It's the Space Force turtle. It's had its its DNA's been a little modified by the trips to Mars and back. But I think someone should go make a T-shirt of this. So what we call these here at the AI Learning Lab, this is not wrong. It's irregular. And he had the worst case of fernback you ever seen. But yeah, so this is vector art. So look, we can scroll infinitely and is infinitely crisp. You can change all the colors, do all the shit. So there you go. There's two options for you. My ADD AI world. Mwah. Thank you, Madcap, for the world. He got the whole world in his hand. He got the whole wide world in his hand. What are you whining about? You want to get up on the bed? Hang on, I'll be right back. Oh, that's cool. Who's doing that? Lunashtick killing it tonight. Come here. Go. There you go. There you go. All right. All right, he's up on the little guest bed, so he's probably going to be barking at people as they walk by, so I'm trying to make my dog happy, people. Oh, that's a good one. Look at that one. Nice. Very cool. These are great. Look at the colors. Oh, wait. Those colors are baller. Very, very cool. Great, thank you. Yes, you're welcome. T-shirt person. You are welcome. Iggy. Yeah, listen, I mean, this is the thing about these tools is here's what I would say is the thing to explore is I'm working on getting better at this. And the term for it is being AI native. It's not quite the right term, but being AI native basically means that whenever you have a problem to solve for your business or for your life, that you start with AI, that you go there first and try to solve it with AI. Thanks, Silver Fox. And I'm not great at it because it's like as humans, we've got however many years on the planet we've trained. Thank you. We've trained these brains to solve problems however we solve them, right? Like we're problem solving machines. Someone says, I gotta deal with this. And then you're like, okay. And then your gears start going, right? And so that's just, at this point, it's an instinctive response to, oh, that's cool. Thank you, Silver Fox. That was neat. That was very cool. So our instinctive response is to go into that problem solving mode, whatever that means for each of us. And being AI native means stopping that instinct, right? So it's really tough for ADHD because you have to consciously, you have to not be in the, in the sort of amygdala endorphin heaven or adrenaline heaven. And you have to consciously do it. So, but I think the trick is just start experimenting because you'll either find it can't be done or you'll find, there's 3 different ways to do it and they're all kind of imperfect or one's better than the other. I think it would be beneficial to see the prompt used in D3 posts in Salon. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see. Start. Why is that not starting? Oh, it couldn't start because something's pinned. Unpin. I think it was Tobias that said that. Unpin Tobias's post, and then I'll I'll make the poll live. Go. Perfect. Okay. So let me type that in the salon. Let's see. Tobias had a good idea both here and in show and tell. Please share your prompts. All right, cool. Done. Done. Wow, these are so cool. Shivago, I can't get the computer to do the head to the side. I tried a bunch of times. Oh, that's funny. But look at this. Look how cool these are. This is the Kevin McAllister moment. Those are so cool. That one I love. Why is that? TikTok's making that pulse. Do you guys see that? See how it's pulsing? Huh. That's weird. Could you see that? Thinking AI first is what I've heard it being called. Yeah. I think that's Bigfoot Electro. That's a more accurate term. Think AI first. Like being AI native means like Jeffrey Hinton is AI native. Like he invented the shit. So I feel like it's a little pretentious for us to talk about being AI native when there's people that have been doing this shit for 30 years. Oh, man. Think AI first. Oh, native. Get it? N-A-I. A-I. T-I-V-E. That's good, Herod. Okay, now take the dog out, Kyle. Buy all the turtles, gummies, hedgehogs, and llamas crying. Oh, man. My head is totally AI first now, totally being rewired. Yeah, it's that's what it is. That's what it is, Kavruno. It's definitely a rewiring because it's I don't know. It's liberating in a lot of ways. Thank you, Nancy. It's very liberating to especially when you catch yourself. So when someone says something to me like I need to do this or I need to do that, where what they're essentially saying is, Kyle, can you solve that? When I feel the gears start turning and I stop myself and I go, oh, I bet I could do this with AI. Like it's a really liberating moment because what ends up happening for me is it buys me an extra hour, right? So if I would solve it the way I traditionally do, I'd run down some rabbit holes, I'd do some ADD distraction shit, and I would spend an hour and I would get to some state of progress with whatever the problem is. With AI, I go, oh, I could use AI for that. I go into AI, and within, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, I've got a solution at least, articulated. Whether or not it's the right solution is completely irrelevant, but there's at least a solution there, like within minutes. And then I have the hour to refine the idea or go, no, that's not it. I got to start over. You know what? I can't actually, this doesn't feel right for AI. This is not right. And then I'll go off and do it. But like what I learned in that little interaction is invaluable and really, 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 really powerful. So, all right. I interrupt all the time anyway. So now it's, you can do that with AI. Exactly.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
You can solve that with AI. Exactly. Although that's making fun of the annoying TikTok people that sound like that. I don't think they haven't yet. There's not the business equivalent of them going, you should solve that problem with AI. Because that's the I can make money voice. That's the NFT bro voice. Oh, it's so annoying. It's pretty funny. All right. There are some materials. What did that say? TikTok, jump me to the bottom. TikTok, jump me to the bottom. Turtles. Great. Thank you. You're welcome. That's okay. He deserves the best. Oh, the doggy? Champy does deserve the best. Champy's awesome. I love that set. Oh my God. Who did this? Forever Hooked. Holy shit, is that beautiful. Look at that. Wow. You know, it'd be fun. Walk into a tattoo artist and go, here's what I want. He'd look at me and he'd go, okay, first start working out. That's gorgeous, man. Damn. Like the skin texture. Wait, can I zoom in on it? Yeah. Look at the skin texture. Hey, can you see it? Yeah, there you go. That's crazy. Look at the llama and the hedgehog and the turtle. Oh, wait, no, it's not it's llama, hedgehog. Oh, the turtle's at the bottom. What the fuck is that thing? What is that? What is that? It's a hedgehog owl turtle. Oh, it is. It's a combination of a hedgehog and a turtle. But man, is that gorgeous. Dag. I like it. Yeah, right, Craig? I know. That's a wow. Love it. That's amazing. Better late than never. Jim Ross, superstar. Jim Ross is one of those people that's doing it right. He's like, let me try that with AI. Oh, yeah, I can do that. He just puts the shit out in the world. It's very cool. The parrot owl. Yeah, exactly. It's neoplasticity. Oh, that's interesting. It's an interesting phrase, Brandon Jett. Can AI do my taxes? I would think that Code Interpreter can at least I feel like Code Interpreter could at a minimum help you organize your taxes. Could probably do some initial analysis. You know, you could certainly experiment with have Claude, because it can do long documents, have Claude read the tax codes and give you advice, but you know, right now I'd check everything with an accountant. So maybe you can save some of the prep time and get some education with it. But I wouldn't trust this shit with tax. Anything where you've got critical, certainly that involves math. ChatGPT sucks at math right now. Apparently Gemini that's coming out is supposed to be really, really good. And from Google, I would not be surprised if Gemini is good at math because Google's so engineering heavy. We have Pate that hangs out in here, like, you know, there's some serious fucking brainiacs over there. So it would make sense that Gemini can do math better than ChatGPT. But I doubt it's going to do words better. But I talked to 3 people tonight that said it's fucking amazing. So we'll see. Bigfoot Electo, Dr. J, Google Bard even explained what the nuances are in misnomers in court. Oh, interesting. Thank you for the rose, Jamie. Appreciate that. I feel like that's something I would have been paying a lawyer for a year ago. This is one of the things that's kind of there's an insidiousness to these capabilities, which is how many calls are not being made to lawyers because all you really needed the lawyer for was to answer a basic question. How does this work? How does that work? And you call up and you're if your lawyer's good, they'll small talk you for 15 minutes and then bill you for it, right? So you do a half-hour call, and now you have $100 or $200 bill, depending on your lawyer. to answer a quick question, how many of those calls are not being made now? And I bet it's a lot. I bet it's a lot. It's sort of like learning another language. When you're able to answer without translating in your head, that's a really good analogy, Emilio's wife. That's a really good analogy. That, because right now, you're right. Right now, being, what is it, AI first. Thinking AI first is like a new language. It's like, okay, oh wait, say that in Spanish. Instinct is English, say that in Spanish. It's very conscious, right? Problem solving is human. Fuck it, do it with AI. Very conscious. Yeah, I think you're right. I think being AI first is like when you cross the threshold when it's just like problem comes in and you just go immediately to AI. Yeah, I think that's right. That's really good. All right. What's the free site that does images with text? I don't have the money to pay for Midjourney or ChatGPT right now. It's called Ideogram. IDEOGRAM dot, hang on, I think IO. Dot AI. Kyle sleepy. Ideogram, that's the free one that does letters. Also, I would go play with, oh no, you can't play with Firefly if Firefly's not free. I pay for Adobe. God, Adobe is so expensive. It's so expensive. I don't like it. It makes me very stressed out. That's so cool. AI Learning Lab. Have a cold one on us. The NFT bro voice. Yeah. TikTok algo is pushing AI bros to me quite a bit these days.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
You know what I've started doing instead of being a lazy TikToker, which I am, is when it keeps pushing me those annoying people, I like do whatever. I go into their thing and I say, you press and hold. I don't know, whatever the fuck I do. I think you press and hold, and then it pops up a thing like, don't show me this shit. And it's like, why? It's like, I don't want to, you keep showing me this. And that's actually been helping get rid of some of that stuff. There's no yawning allowed in the AI Learning Lab. There's no yawning in teaching. Robert Rossi, hey, yeah, thank you. Here's another pretty one. Look at Lunashtick, knocking it out of the park tonight. Visit Versus, the AI Learning Lab. That's cool, though. Like, there's a good example of an image where you could keep trying to get DALL-E 3 to do a version of that where the spelling's right, but it's such a clear area, you can just go Photoshop that and fix the language. That's a really pretty image. That's cool. Amazing. Look, we can do children's book. You know what's funny? For the, Herod, because you do this stuff, you do a lot of this stuff. Like, we spend enough time in here together, and we're now starting to, like, generate content that's part of the conversation. If we just took, like, 3 nights, we could probably publish a book. Like, just come up with a theme. Someone's on ChatGPT generating content. Someone else doing images. Someone else figuring out the Amazon custom publishing. we can have a little store selling the books we make in the AI Learning Lab. It's actually not a bad idea. We'll figure something out. Anyone has any ideas? Jump in on that. Hey, my dog can do math better than ChatGPT. I know ChatGPT really does suck. Honest to God, I've got one client. This is a simple fucking report. I have to take how many videos were filmed, and I need to make a chart that's like, every 7 days. And we used to have this Excel pivot table that did all this shit, but the person that programmed it is no longer here, and the way it was programmed is just fucking stupid. And so rather than rewrite that whole Excel spreadsheet to do this one stupid graph, I'm trying to get advanced data analysis to do it, ChatGPT, and God, it sucks at counting. It's not even math. It just sucks at counting. 3 nights and we could rule the world. Exactly. I'm telling you, 10 smart people and a month could take down any company in the world right now. Because honest to God, companies right now are just sleeping at the wheel. It was funny. One of the stories that I told tonight or today at the event I spoke at was in the early days of the web. I told the story of how we won the Coca-Cola business. So we built Coca-Cola's first website. And how we won the business was, they had an AOR pitch, an agency of record pitch. So they invited, 5 or 6 digital agencies down to Atlanta. We knew them all. Like we were all sitting in headquarters together. We all knew each other. So we had like 8 of us there. So there's like 8 of us, and there's like 15 Coke execs, right? And so we start our presentation, and we're doing our credentials. Here's what we've done. We've worked these big companies. And then we get to the, what are we going to do for Coke? The actual pitch, right? And the first slide we have is a screenshot of Coke.com and a screenshot of Coca-Cola.com. And they were both made and published by the IT department. And Coke.com was light yellow with black text and blue hyperlinks. And it was like links to annual reports and shit like that. And Coca-Cola.com was just white page with black text with blue hyperlinks. And it was just other documents, right? They were just like a pile of documents. And so we had a slide that had screenshots of those 2 sites. And our headline was, "Where are the polar bears?" and they fucking stopped the meeting. They stopped the meeting. They were like, "Wait, okay, just could you hang on?" And they all left. Every one of them walked out of the room. We're like, "What did we do?" So they were gone for like 15 minutes. They walked back in and they said, "When can you start?" They had never seen their website. Like 15 execs from the biggest brand in the world. So that was like the early days of the web. And it wasn't their fault, right? Like the IT groups in these big corporations are like, if it's technology, it's ours, right? It wasn't clear that the internet that early was not the purview of the tech department, right? But when we showed it to them, like, your customers are seeing this as your brand, they lost their fucking minds. That's where we are right now with AI, where these big companies are like, la, 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 big universities. Yeah, we don't really have an opinion on AI. What? So there's just going to be this rolling series, and it's probably going to be people from in here that walk into their, corporate boardrooms because they've been blabbing about AI and do the equivalent of that Coke moment. Look what our competitors are doing. Look what this 4-person startup did that fundamentally threatens our business model. What do you think of that, Mr. CEO?
Oh, that seems irresponsible.
Hey, can you guys, say these ideas again, but slower into this Google-branded microphone? That's really good, Peyton. That's good. Oh, man. My voice is so crunchy tonight. Dude, I'm in. Let's do it. All right. What are we doing? We're gonna start a publishing arm of the AI Learning Lab. Yeah, actually, I mean, like seriously, what could it be? It could be, here's a series of cool images for the AI Learning Lab that's got our stupid animal, like our zoo, and whatever images we come up with, the prompts that are in there, like a little educational shit about here's sites you can go play. Like, it just, Honestly, we're just in this place now where, well, this is what Jim Ross told me the other night at the AI office hours, or the other afternoon, is that he just had an idea to do like a booklet. He said it's a 75-page booklet. By the way, Jim, 75 pages is not a booklet. That's a book. 25 pages is a booklet. 75, that's getting up there. But he made a 75-page book for his business colleagues to make it easier for them to do their business, because he has in his head all the stuff they need to do. So he just sort of blurts that out of his head, and then ChatGPT turns it into publishable form. And what did you say it took you, like 2 hours, Jim? 2 hours. And that probably included creating the cover image. It's like, good Lord. It's just crazy. I have ideas. Nah, better not. Should I have hubris to send a deck to our commercial chief? Yes. Of what we should be doing with AI. You absolutely should, Kavruno. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because, I mean, I don't know the culture of your company. I don't know quite what company you work for, and I know it's big, and so there's probably weird politics. But assuming you're not in a political environment where if you take initiative, you get your head chopped off, then I would say yes, do it. Because worst thing that can happen is, well, I would say the worst thing that can happen is, I assume it's a him, commercial chief, is he goes, oh, this is a good idea, and he just takes the ideas and takes credit for them, right? That's worst. Second worst is he ignores it. But what will likely happen is, at a minimum, he'll go, could you walk me through that? What is this? Did someone ask you to do this? Is this true? Does this exist? Like, my suspicion is that you'll end up in a conversation because of that. And, like, that's not a bad thing. Seriously, we should do just at least one project for fun. Yeah, why not? Why not? I will support whatever you guys want to do. I'll what I will do for myself right now is I will not lead it. If you guys want to figure out how to lead it, I'll support it. So I'm in. I know it's kind of my idea, but I don't want to lead it just because this shit's happening kind of organically anyway. So I love that. It's like self-organizing publishing company. That's really cool. And then we have some geeks in here too, so maybe end up with a video game too. And Herod's going to make us a film, so if you haven't seen Herod's work, by the way, it's really cool. He does really cool animations and illustrations now. Herod spoke at the AI Salon last Tuesday? Yeah, I think so. And talked about his transition from, it was such a cool story, Herod, being an engineer, which he went to school for 4 years to become an engineer, got that job, and then started doing this AI art stuff, and in 6 months transitioned got hired as an AI artist. Can it make steampunk design, but also the mechanics, schematics to make it work? Not right now. The where we'll get, you could certainly get these tools to give you schematics that look like they could work, but the actual engineering behind it, what we're going to need is AI front ends, in front of AutoCAD and whatever the engineering 3D applications are, the really complicated ones. I promise you, all of those companies are probably developing AI front ends right now, right? Text to full-on engineering drawings, that is not that far away, because this is all the same shit. So it just depends on what you train it on. So you could absolutely train a large language model or whatever, an ML model on how AutoCAD works, or how architectural drawing works, or how any of it works. So we're going to start to see those tools really quick. Like now that the cat is out of the bag of how this stuff works and how flexible it is and how deeply, profoundly powerful it is, everyone right now is out there trying to figure this shit out. Like just the amount of developers and engineering time going into innovation right now is we're just going to see explosions. Like the next at least 3 years, and it's probably more like 5 years. It's just this is going to be continued rolling innovation, one after another after another. So we're just we are at the very beginning of this just massive innovation expansion. Showing the way a scenario end in 1,000 ways is dissuading to those scenarios. Wait, showing the way a scenario ends 1,000 ways is dissuading using those scenarios. I don't quite know what that means, Apple user. Rephrase that because I don't quite understand what you mean. Silver Fox. Yes. Go on. Oh, I'm bartend. Oh, I'll bartend. Oh, okay, good. When we have our launch party, that's great. Did you talk about the AI at the coffee shops or football stadium yet? No. What's the AI at coffee shops or football stadium? Danielle, what is this you speak of? Oh, hey, Mark. What are you saying? Danielle Laurino? Oh, hey, Mark. Let's see. AI in coffee shop. Tea and Coffee Trade Journal. Is this it? Coffee shop AI? Oh, I've seen this. This is the object recognition stuff. Oh yeah. Oh, I haven't talked about this. Okay. Wait. Oh, they launched 20 plus robots in public from the creator. Wait. Okay. This is not what I thought it was. Okay. The thing I'm showing there. So some coffee shop was tracking their baristas and using object recognition. They were like, okay, this barista made 20 coffees in the time. This one made 10. So they're like auto tracking the efficiency of their baristas. So wait, so they launched 20 plus robots. So wait, AI robots in coffee shop. New York City's first coffee shop run by a robot barista. Is it that one? That was 5 months ago. Yeah, there was one from like 2019 that someone was going to start a robot coffee shop, but that was a while ago. Where did you say it was? Who was it from? Could you pin that again? Because I think Danielle had the source. Search football stadium. Okay. AI robots in football stadium. Oh, these guys, these really creepy ones? Yeah, I saw this. I put it out of my mind. Because it was too creepy. Oh, what is with this advertising? Were those real or were those actors in a robot suit just to freak people out? probably more viral. Yeah, more viral if it's more creepy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I saw those. I mean, it's obviously a PR stunt. I don't know if it's a PR stunt that is, you know. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I don't know. Let's see. That's a cool one. I like that one. I think we got to put up one of the other things that we talked about the other night is that the AI Learning Lab is just like an AI support group. it's like a 12-step program. Hi, I'm Kyle. I've been using AI for 2 years. Hi, Kyle. The longest I've gone without using AI was 12 hours. Oh, it happens to all of us. We've been there. But they're now showing up in other places. Oh, that's interesting. Danielle, do you know if are they real robots or are they actors acting like robots just to freak people out? Wait, it happened and I missed it. We finally team up? Well, we haven't teamed up yet, Cocklaw, but we're talking about teaming up. The robots were walking around observing sounds, like what you were just saying. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Search football stadium, did that. Probably more viral. Weren't they people in costumes? That was my question. They just had like when I was pursuing professional acting, I've done some of those jobs. I played a Teddy Graham. I played a Teddy Graham in a national tour of Nabisco headquarters. They flew us around the country. And I put on a fucking bear costume with 2 other loser actors that put on bear costumes. And we pretended like we were playing instruments to fucking horrible recorded songs. Oh my God. I have trauma. I've been in those suits. Oh, man. I prefer AI at the coffee shop. Then maybe I would get my Cafe Mistro instead of Sheila's chai latte. Exactly. Oh, the creator. All right. Every concession stand needs robotic help. This is a passion of mine. I like efficiency. Totally agree. I'll tell you, I'll see your concession stand robots, and I want customer service phone banks replaced with fucking robot customer service people. Absolutely. 1,000%. I want something like Chatty GPT answering the fucking phone on the first ring, understanding what I say, and being able to help me. I want that yesterday. I want it yesterday. I call dibs on management. All right, Cocklall, you can lead the thing. Cocklall, are you in the salon? Are you in the Discord? Because I think if we're going to organize it, we have to organize it in the Discord because there's no persistence here. Kyle quote of the night: I've been in those bear suits. I have. Listen, when you're an out of work actor and a casting director goes, listen, they didn't really want you, but the other guy quit, so you can make a quick $1,500 if you do this thing for the next week. Oh my God. Dignity? Don't know. And pretty much that. It was much fuzzier than that. It was way more furry than that. Let me see if I can find one. Let's see. Let's see. When would that have been? I guess 90s Teddy Graham costume with guitar. I did play lead guitar. Well, this is what they looked like. This is what I looked like. Imagine one of those big enough for me to climb in. Oh, God. This is PTSD, man. You people are mean, making me do this. There's nothing here. Let me see. Yeah. God. Oh, Lordy. Let me see. Teddy's Graham. Let me do national tour. Yeah, these were them.
I'm going to show you how to quickly and easily make really cool animated social videos for your feed with Adobe.
So that's the national commercial. Those people got like $15,000. I had to do that live in front of corporate executives that were just like, why are we watching this? Oh my God. Oh, it's painful. Wow. Well, you know how it goes. That's what I thought in my head, how cool I was. Thanks, Apple user. Oh, did you redo the Discord link? I don't think so, but it didn't fail for me. Can you go check it right now? Ping 357. See if it's still dead. Is it dead from, if you go to the salon.ai, is that link dead, or are you getting it somewhere else? Are you getting it from the meetup? Because I think the one on the meetup is dead. But what's going on here? What the hell happened? What is happening? That was weird. Go to the salon.ai. The third link down is the Discord link. See if that one's dead. I think that one's still alive. I think if you go to the second link down to the meetup, and then you go to the Discord from there, I think that one's the one that's broken. Come for the AI speak, stay for the Teddy Graham rocktails. Oh, God, really? You come a long way, baby. Oh, man. My first job in New York was selling yo-yos at FAO Schwartz. That was actually a pretty cool gig. I stood at the top of the escalator and did yo-yo tricks for like 8 hours a day, 7 days a week at FAO Schwartz. I met Walter Cronkite. I met Keith Richards. I met, I don't know, a couple of famous people there. That was pretty cool. I did it salon.ai. So is the one at salon.ai broken still? Ping? I hope I didn't break Discord. I'm like Gilligan. No, Discord's just janky. Kyle, let's get a couple of suits and start a bear band. Sorry, I've been in it, buddy. All right, it's still broken. I guess I could go fix it right now. I don't want to do this here, but if I don't do it now, it's not going to happen. So let me go fix it. Link tree. Linktree admin. And let me go over to Discord. And let me get a invite people, edit link, expires never, generate new link. Copy. Go here. Welcome back. You're awesome for welcoming me back. That's so nice of you. Need to make bank. Yes. Oh, this is the wrong thing. Grr. Is it admin dot? Nope. I might have to do this some other time because I was logged into the wrong account. Oh, here we go. AI Artists Salon. That's the one we want. Okay, but now I want... How do I get to the... God dang it. Is it /admin? I don't know. What happened to the poll? I don't know. I'll fix the Discord. Where can I put the Discord link? Okay. Jeez. So go to the AI Learning Lab profile. I've got my link tree there. Oh, that's what I can do. I'll go add it to my link tree. Hang on. Add link. Add. Okay. Done. I lost the live. I thought we had been put on a timeout again. No, you're back. Okay. Go to there. And it's the go to my profile and go to my profile link tree. It's link tree /real Kyle Shannon. And the first link there is the new link to the Discord server. Okay. Jeez. Good Lord. All right. There was 15 minutes we'll never get back from our lives, but whatever. Hopefully that helps. And I'll try to figure out how to log into the AI Learning Lab link tree. It's just I've got the password somewhere. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Crap and shit. Crap, shit, piss. Cheers. All right. They weren't quite that realistic, but it's beautiful. That's more in the neighborhood. That's more the neighborhood of the humiliation we were talking. Oh, this is such a good image. Ideogram is so screwed. They're so done. They were like the darling for like 3 weeks. Oh, well. I was a sound op for an off-Broadway play, my first job in New York City. Oh, that's awesome. One of the best bands I was in was called The Bunny the Bear, and the vocalist wore a bear suit. Well, there you have it. See? It's a tradition. The doo-doo be strong tonight. Exactly. It runs deep. Oh, man. Yeah, we need it. Yeah, I think Discord, Emilio's, how you, cowboy? I wish I could quit you. Oh. I think meeting in Discord makes sense. It's the only persistent place we have. Because otherwise, we're going to have to set up mail lists and... It's work. I don't want work. I just want it to be joy. I want it to be joy, 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 joy. Well, joy, isn't that fantastic? ChatGPT helps me with writer's block. Oh, it's so... I can honestly say, Becky, that I feel like ChatGPT has erased my writer's block. Like, even, you know how there's different levels of writer's block? There's like the, I can't think of ideas, and then you've got the hostile writer's block that's like, you're a piece of shit, you'll never do anything with your life. That writer's block, I'm even finding I'm breaking through that one. Because they're all the same. It's all just fear, right? It's all just that, traumatic response crap. It's like, and it's like I'm even finding with the really sticky writer's block that I'm just like, oh, screw it. Let me just, like, I angrily go to ChatGPT like, I'm a piece of crap and this is horrible, and I type in like 4 words in ChatGPT and I hit submit angrily, and then it's like, pring, happy to see you, can I help you with this idea? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's not a bad idea. It like snaps me out of the craziness. It's amazing. I mean, it really is amazing. It's just something. It is just something. Is this where the action is? Cucklaw's in there. This be it. This be it. He wore a bear mask, and yes, I am embarrassed about it. I was spiraling last night, and I poured it into ChatGPT. Interesting. Yeah, that idea of articulating where you're sort of spinning stuff up and using ChatGPT to articulate that and turn that into art and expression, that's really interesting, Lunastick. Really, really interesting. Yeah, breaking through the ugly writer's block. There's writer's block sounds like this cute thing. It's not cute. It's really devastating. Like, it's because it's just, it's that shitty voice in your head. I don't know if you've all seen Hey Ren. Do you know the song Hey Ren or Hi Ren by Ren? It is brilliant. It is one of the most brilliant performances and piece of music that I've ever seen. And it's about these two voices in your head. So just go to YouTube and search for Ren, R-E-N, Hi Ren. The song is called Hi Ren, and Ren is the artist. He's brilliant. That song is like a modern Bohemian Rhapsody for mental health. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. So if you struggle with that shit, it's a really good. Even if you don't struggle with that, it's one of the most honest, heartfelt performances. I'll play a little of it. It's wild. Hi Ren.
Hey everyone, this is John Moran. Today we're going to be talking about demand gen campaigns and why they might look like they're doing better than they actually.
Good mom.
in a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ran on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill.
So I won't play the whole thing, but it's fucking brilliant. It's a 9.5 minute song, and it's just staggering. And it's just these two voices in his head, and it's just, I don't know. It's really quite brilliant. So anyway, for the mental health shit, like, yeah. It's good. It's, you know, I don't know. It's the burden of having a creative mind is I think that comes with it, is that voice, right? That voice of just like, you're not good enough. It comes with it. It comes with it. You guys have another voice other than the mean one. Ruh-roh. Which mean one? During these ages, who isn't struggling with it? No shit, really, right? Ren is brilliant anyway. I know. Ren, by the way, Ren, that song is a masterpiece. Like, that song is the one that's kind of putting him on the map right now. But go, like, watch his street busking music and watch his Jenny and... It's like Jenny and Stitch or Flick or I don't know. Just go watch all of his music. He's brilliant. Imposter Syndrome, absolutely. Ren is a genius. Ren is a genius. And he's really humble. He's really like... He got totally... taken off guard when that song took off. He was not expecting it. It's a 9.5 minute song about, you know, mental illness, with him sitting in a creepy, you know, wheelchair room with a guy wheels him in with a pig mask, and just totally took off. Everyone that I've seen, like, I've probably watched 40 reaction videos to that song. There's not been a single person that watches that song and doesn't come out of it like, I don't know what to say. It's amazing. So, anyway. Hi, Ren by Ren. Yep, that's it. Wow. Yeah, it's amazing. Luna Shtick. It's a good one. It's intense. It's like, but it's good intense, man. It goes deep. He sort of runs you down the gauntlet and then runs you back out of the thing. It's cool. Looks like Primus, but just alone. Yep. The light flickers when Bad Ren sings. Oh my God. There's a thing that he does when Bad Ren sings, that he does a thumb slap on the string, and when Good Ren sings, he's just, you know, finger picking it. It's all these subtle little performance things in it are just amazing. Intrusive thoughts for the win. Exactly. The mad conversation. Deep seems to be the theme tonight. Yeah, I know. Sometimes we go deep. I'm a little tired and punch drunk, so. But you know, it like the channel goes where it goes, right? It's kind of whatever gets pinned or whatever ends up there. Kyle, write a one-man play about AI curious actor who writes a one-man play. Wait. To tell his story. Didn't we do that one night? I'm pretty sure I did that one night. I think you're recalling that. Good one. Hi, Ren. I never saw it. Thanks. Yeah, definitely go watch that one. That one's... Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting there. Yeah, JRC. Holy shit, this is so good, Kyle. I haven't heard of him yet. And there's a purple me. Nice. That's fucking hilarious. All right, gosh, we're sick people. Thankfully, we're together at least. Exactly. The irregulars. All right, listen. Let me see. Let me get out of here. I gotta go. My voice is going. I'm irregular posse. We are, Herod. I appreciate it. Silver Fox, good to see you. Share Bear, thank you so much. Dr. J. Ted Looks at Life. Awesome. Good to see you tonight. Who else? Silver Fox, Sherry Banks, good night. Joka, Source Camp, you got it. Luna Shtick, take care of yourself. Altitude Tactical, Turtle Out. I like it. Pause. All right. Sherry Banks, Forever Hooked. Y'all are awesome. Becky, good night. Wear purple. All right, everybody. All right. Peace out. I'll see you tomorrow. Happy Saturday night. Bye.